Hello, my name is Miguel Willis. I'm the Executive Director of the Access to Justice Tech Fellows Program, and I'm the Law School Admissions Council Presidential Innovation Fellow.
Great. So we just came out of a really interesting panel discussion about access to justice and sort of disrupting legal services to provide greater access. And this phrase came out that there's an app for that.
Yeah.
Tell me about your reaction.
Well, I just kind of, so I'll give you a backstory. When I was a 1L, right, I used to go to a lot of these meetings. I served as a liaison to the Minority and Justice Commission. I used to go in this room, committee meetings, and I used to be a lawyer, a judge, a prosecutor, defender. As a 1L, I'm like, wow, all these people here. And then, when it gets to the solutions, it's like, oh, let's build an app for that. And it's kind of like you miss the whole point of redesigning a system that's accessible for a user, right? You need to first understand what are those needs of the user, right? And then cater that design to those specific needs.
So can you give an example of a more fundamental reform that's not merely an app that you think that sometimes?
I would say Citizenship Works is a tool that guides immigrants through the process of gaining naturalization. Mm-hmm. It's an online tool. It's not only an app, but it's web responsive, mobile responsive. Additionally, at any point of the process, if you get held up, you're able to connect with an attorney, mm-hmm. right? And you're able also to use their chatbot feature. So there's ways that you can integrate and augment human capacity within technology to amplify the impact of these solutions.
So you were in law school pretty recently.
Yeah, I graduated December 2017.
Yeah, a lot of our discussion today was about whether law schools are changing and how they should change to prepare students for a tech-based future where we do access to justice in new ways. What was your best experience? Let me start with that in law school that put you on this path.
I would say my best experience was organizing the social justice hackathon. Mm-hmm. I did that my first year at the end of my first year of law school, and basically what we did was go to legal aid organizations, ask them what types of problems they had, and kind of explain the prompt of what a hackathon is, of this interdisciplinary problem solving and solution building. And we invited a bunch of designers. Being the luxury of going to law school in Seattle is that you have a lot of tech talent, Microsoft and Amazon. So we invited developers, designers, user experience folks, mm-hmm. And we built access to justice solutions. We kind of very researched the problem, had a lot of subject matter experts there, and we were able to come away with a lot of solutions. So I was able to see firsthand how interdisciplinary groups can come, solve different problems, address a problem from different angles, different approaches. And from that experience, and also by attending a lot of different conferences at schools like Harvard, schools like Arizona, schools like that were on the cutting edge of technology, mm-hmm. And the law, it allowed me to see the lack of curriculum within all of legal education. So I wanted to kind of embed fill that missing hole and provide an opportunity for practical learning. So gain this knowledge, but also apply that knowledge directly in a setting where law students can use those skills.
Well, fantastic. Well, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.